At a heated Aurora City Council meeting tonight, councilors decided the city will not provide financial support or resources to migrants and unhoused people if they are sent to Aurora by other cities.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon was at that meeting tonight where opinions were split between how migrants should be treated and how to be financially responsible city.
The motion passes with 7 yes votes, 3 no votes.
A tale of two cities.
We live in two different Auroras.
At one city council on Monday night.
Aurora is an all-American city. That's what we're nicknamed. And I think immigrants are what make America great.
Some don't believe a resolution approved by councilors represents their city.
It really gets my blood boiling, you know?
The resolution prevents organizations from bringing migrants and people experiencing homelessness into the city.
In 2017, City Council voted to deliberately not be a sanctuary city, and we would like to keep it that way.
Councilman Steve Sundberg is one of the sponsors of the resolution, which affirms the city will not allocate public funds, services, or staff resources for migrant support.
We're not going to work against nonprofits. We want them to do the work that they're cut out to do and fundraise for it.
The Village Exchange Center is a nonprofit that does a number of things, including providing meals to people who need them.
So every week we're serving about 3,300 people per week. A big portion of those people are some of the new immigrants from Venezuela. Right now we're seeing a lot of the new immigrants that have arrived as they get released from the temporary shelters that they're in are becoming unhoused.
Amanda Blaurock, the executive director of the center, originally did not support the resolution. However, she says it was amended since then.
There's been a clause that was added that honors the nonprofits in Aurora that actually serve immigrants, refugees, and the unhoused population that have come to Aurora on their own volition.
One of the concerns from those sponsoring the resolution are budget cuts to city services.
We don't want to be like our neighbors to the west who've really embraced this and welcomed this crisis into their city.
I'm pro budget cuts if we allocate the funds to a good cause.
Two sides in one city.
I want Aurora to become the city I love, the city I think Aurora is.
Deciding how to approach resources for newcomers. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Denver has never officially called itself a sanctuary city. It was given that title by former President Donald Trump. In 2017, his administration asked for so-called sanctuary cities like Denver to help ICE's crackdown on immigration. In response, then Mayor Michael Hancock signed an executive order that told city agencies to help immigrants living in the country illegally and set up a legal defense fund. In the order, Hancock called Denver a safe and welcoming city, but never used the word sanctuary.